Hey everyone, this is Jasmine coming back to you from a Notch Higher YouTube channel. I hope you've been enjoying the videos. I am actually recording this in my car because I was going to be outside today and it is raining. So we are going to go through our next book review in the rain inside the car. So it doesn't matter what's going on outside, it's what's inside that counts. So, our next book is from a pastor down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. His name is Michael Todd, and it's called Relationship Goals. It's actually a great book, and I want to show everyone so you can see it. There you go. So, a little bit about this book. I'm going to get my notes for it. Okay, so it's 190 pages. Not a large read at all. For people like myself, if you don't read a lot, or for people like myself who reads a lot, for this book, 190 pages is not a lot. For people who don't read a lot, 190 pages is not a lot. That's all I have. So, the author again is Michael Todd. He's a pastor out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So there are 3 points that I want to talk about this book that were really helpful to me, but more importantly, and most importantly, I want to share with you in case you're interested in getting the book. So, point number 1 is before the person. Mr. Todd or Pastor Todd, he talks about being single and being single before and being able to be okay with yourself before you're married. For people who are already married, he's also talking to you because he's saying that a lot of times we enmesh ourselves with other people or hoping that other people will complete us, or there is a persona that we're not complete, so we need someone else for us to be fully complete in who we are. But what he's saying is that it's not a matter of you being incomplete. Being single is being a whole person, a one full whole person yourself, and then being able to come together with another whole person, and then at that time you'll be able to not complete each other, move through life together in a succinct, healthy way. Unfortunately, a lot of times we as people who are in relationships or who are seeking relationships, we're looking for someone else to make us better, without us really focusing on ourselves and becoming the best that we can be. Not perfect, actually looking at ourselves in a way that says, okay, there are certain things that are great about me. There are certain things that are not great about me. But either way, I'm still a great person, and I will continue to move forward and making myself and improving myself or being the better part of myself and introducing to my life, my heart, my soul set, everything about me, the best way that I know how to really interact with myself so that I can interact with others. Because that's the thing, a lot of times we want to interact with others so that they will think the best of us, but internally we're not thinking about what we think for or about ourselves, so we don't have a healthy self-perception. So that's what enters a lot of times into relationships. So, point number 2, his perspective is from a biblical one, so it's not something that goes along with popular culture. So for anyone who doesn't believe in a biblical perspective, this would be something that you would know or you would want to know from the beginning, from the get-go. So I'm able to read things from different perspectives because I do believe in a biblical perspective, and I am not intimidated, which I used to be in the past, intimidated or fearful or not wanting to look at anything from a different perspective because almost that it will taint me. So for those who do not believe in a biblical perspective, I wanted to make that point number 2 because where he's speaking from is from a biblical perspective. So if that is going to be different from what you believe, be aware. And again, I still highly recommend you looking at and reading the book because you can see some things, or you could possibly learn or observe or see what is being said from a different perspective. So that's point number 2. And then point number 3 is also for married people. So for us singles, for right now, I am single. For us who are single, who are not married, who have been widowed, widowers, divorced, separated, that's one group. And a lot of times people focus on if you're single or not with someone or if you're married. This is also for married couples, for people who are in relationships, so that your relationship can become the best that it can be. Um, so for us who are not in relationship, and for those who are in a relationship, you definitely can benefit from reading this book. A lot of times people think that if you're at a certain level, you don't need assistance or help and or any type of resource. But I remember reading somewhere where it was either Michael Jordan and or Tiger Woods or both, where I read differently, where the reason why they had a coach is so that they can get to the best or the optimum level. It's not that they weren't already good. It was because that they practiced and honed on their craft. So in this space for a notch higher living, where this is a place where we create an environment where healthy relationship skills can be learned, developed, practiced, and ultimately to thrive, there is no other type of connection that we have in our lives that are the same or that compare to relationships. So whether you came from a background that had wonderful relationships or one that had horrible relationships or anything in between, this book, Relationship Goals by Michael Todd, it definitely can help you, your family, your loved ones, your the way that you interact with anyone to be able to see from a perspective that will help you become the full person that you were designed to be. One, as a single person. Two, again, this is from a biblical perspective. And three, from those for perspective, from a perspective for those who are already married or who are looking to have a better marriage. It's not something that you can't benefit from. So, the book by Michael Todd, 190 pages. It is available through Amazon, and it is something that will talk about dating, marriage, sex, a lot of things that people in the Christian world or in the Christian environment know know that we don't really talk about. But again, relationships, having healthy relationships is foundational to having a healthy and productive life. So, if you're interested in this book, the book again is called Relationship Goals by Michael Todd. How to Win at Dating, Marriage, and Sex. I didn't say that in the beginning, but think about it. Wouldn't you like to win? Again, going to the coach analogy, being a person who knows how to win in relationships, think about it. How would that change your life? If you have great relationships or if you have relationships that can definitely need some type of improvement, think about that. And I want to say it from a perspective of helping and assisting you to have the best life that you can have. There will be work. There will be something that is necessary for you to do. But I believe that you can do it, and I believe that it is possible for you to thrive in the current space that you're in and to be able to have connective, beautiful, connected relationships. So, here's the book. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're able to benefit from it. Until next time, you have a great one and be the best you that you can be.